Okay, guys, I want to talk to you about finding out why keto is not working for you in terms of digestion. So, a lot of people who do keto for the first time are like, oh, I can't. So much fat. I can't. Or do I have to eat all that protein? People are so used to eating like tuna and chicken breasts, for example, or the carbohydrates. They don't realize that they might have low HCl levels, caloric acid, hydrochloric acid stomach levels might be low. And also, they may not realize they might have issues with their gallbladder. They might have sludge. So, the gallbladder holds bile salts from the liver to help scrub and break down fat. And so, if you've got a problem with that system, you'll notice it when your fats go higher, especially animal fats. And animal fats are the primary fat that you need on a ketogenic protocol because its profile is very similar to a human. We're a mammal, they're an mammal, with the monosaturated and polyunsaturated fats more similar to human body than coconut oil. So a lot of people on like monounsaturated fats from like avocado oil and avocados or olive oil. So a lot of people try to get away with doing a ketogenic protocol because there's a lot of saturated fat in coconut oil, but that's not going to do the trick, people. It's just not. And it's a medium chain triglyceride going through your body very quickly, and that's not enough to get true ketone viability, production, and viability. You need animal fat. You can't get away from it. You can't get out of it. A lot of people who are vegan or vegetarian try to get out of it. I'm like, nope, nope. And for the vegetarians out there eating a lot of eggs, the whites, not safe, not. But if you're going to do a lot of yolks with butter, you got to make sure that you don't have a sensitivity to either, or else you're fracked up. You could do salmon, yes. So, but I'm digressing. I want to get back to, maybe I'll do a video separate from that on vegetarians. Or do I want to deal with the minutia of people? Gallbladder. That's what everyone, and your HCl levels. So a lot of people will feel discomfort, they'll feel bloated, they'll feel nauseous, they'll feel like, I'm so uncomfortable with all that fat. And then the fat becomes too low and they're not adapting, and there's this whole negative loop that they've entered. So if you have a gallbladder problem, you might have stones or sludge, problems with the biliary, and a lot of women have this because of estrogen dominance, high to low, running high blood sugar, sitting like this all day long will create problems with biliary, the circulation of the body. A lot of people work at desks. So with that said, that's why you find more women with gallbladder issues. So if you're feeling uncomfortable eating fatty protein, you notice your protein's going down too low, that can be an HCl level and a bile salt production problem. And if you don't have a gallbladder, people might have discomfort trying to digest fat. So the solution is bile salts, splitting up your fats, and getting some darn sleep. Getting cortisol down. The body's very smart. You can flush stones out. I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but you can do it. There are kits that you can order online to try to get stones out. Now, when stones come out, you don't know if it's coming from the liver or the kidney or the gallbladder, so you're just guessing. So if you feel better flushing, then you might unclog the pipes. With that said, you also need to get sleep because that's how the body begins to repair itself. And those windows are between 9 and midnight, which you guys are typically up at those hours. And night shift workers will have to do a separate video. It's a job, Freudian slip, for those types of issues if you're trying to get good reparative sleep. Circadian. So, yes, you can't drop your fat. You have to keep it high. And you can't use coconut oil to adapt. You have to find out if you have a gallbladder problem. Now, you can get an ultrasound. You can also, with the stomach acid, it's more difficult to diagnose. But if you find yourself burping all the time or having heartburn or just not digesting your foods very well, like people are coming from the vegan, vegetarian world, if you don't use it, the body loses it, because to go and have enzymes and peptides and all these stomach acids to break down food, if you're not going to be eating the food that requires so much digestion, then the body's going to stop producing these important digestive components so you can friggin' live. If you guys guys want to learn more, you can go to stephanieperson.com. You can also go to Stephanie the Business Person on my Facebook fan page to just learn free information I post there every day. Or you can go to a course Facebook page, which you must sign up for on, is that a word? My website. And I'm writing the Ultimate Keto book. I'm still writing it. Yes. I'm still writing it. But a lot of these books that have come out don't address these issues. Like, they just don't think about it or push it to the side. They start talking about, 65% fat. No, you can start with 80 and then you go down to 75. Based on what info? What data? I just don't understand where these people are coming from. Like, you got to work with people and lots of people. And then you got to do your observational studies, your studies in the field to come up with a summation, people. You cannot just look at somebody else's work, even mine, and go, this is fact. You can't. You must do your own due diligence. So with that said, for the book, I'm working my arse off to get those snippets of information like I'm talking about now. So if you understand, like I'm saying 200 grams of fat to start off with, I don't care how tall you are if you're a woman. You must start off with a lot of fat to produce ketones, and then all the lifestyle things and inflammation, lowering it, will create the viability of the ketones and the right range for glucose. And I'm not talking about those stupid urine strips. You guys know what to do, stephanieperson.com, or you can also just go to my Instagram, which is Stephanie Ketogenic, and I'm out. Peace. Bink.